I'm Rach with Rach Makes Cakes, and today I'm gonna show you how to mix up my vegan vanilla cake mix. You only need a few tools to get started. So you need a large bowl, a whisk, a rubber or silicone spatula, a measuring cup, a tablespoon-sized measuring spoon, and a pair of scissors. For the ingredients, obviously you need one of my vegan cake mixes. You will also need 1.5 cups of plant-based milk. I'm pretty confident in saying I've tried every one that's on the market, and my personal favorite is Chobani's extra creamy oat milk. You will also need 1 cup of vegetable oil. Any neutral flavored vegetable oil will do. And then you need 4 tablespoons of really hot water. I heated this up in my tea kettle for a couple minutes, but you could also run your tap on hot for a couple minutes and get the same effect. All right, we have our tools, we have our ingredients, let's get started. Inside your cake mix, you will find a small pouch of egg substitute. And this is essentially a blend of potato starch and tapioca flour. So we're gonna cut off the corner here, add that to our bowl, and then add our 4 tablespoons of hot water. And you wanna whisk this for 45 to 60 seconds until it all incorporates and the big lumps are gone. All right, that looks good. It's just frothy and foamy. All of the big clumps are gone. There might be a couple of tiny ones in the bottom, but that's okay. It's not gonna matter. So I'm going to switch over to my silicone spatula, and I'm gonna stir in my oat milk and my vegetable oil. Give that a little stir. And then we're gonna dump in the cake mix. And then we're gonna just stir this until it's combined. If you happen to have a stand mixer or a handheld mixer, it's totally fine to use that. I would follow the same steps as before. Whip your egg substitute with the water, then stir in the milk and vegetable oil, and then add your dry ingredients. This looks great. Everything is incorporated. All the big lumps are gone. There might be a tiny lump here or there, but it doesn't matter. And you may also notice these lovely black flecks in the batter, and that is from the pure vanilla bean powder that's in there. So it's gonna add a lot of great flavor. This size cake mix will yield either 3 6-inch round layers, 2 8-inch round layers, or 18 cupcakes. If you decide to bake a cake, just make sure you spread your batter as evenly as possible between your cake pans. But I'm gonna go ahead and make this into cupcakes and show you guys a little trick. So I have my pan ready to go. So these are just normal, regular liners you can find at the grocery store. And then I have a little tip in my back pocket, literally, to get even cupcakes. I like to just do 1 full scoop, and then I don't like all this dripping off, so I usually just use my little spatula to catch a little bit before I go into my cupcake liner. And then I'll just fill the rest of these up. Okay, these are ready to go in the oven. Your cake mix has a baking chart outlining times and temperatures for cakes and cupcakes, so just reference that. And I do recommend that the window I've given you for the time, set it for the lowest amount of time, and then rely on that toothpick test to tell you when your cake or cupcakes are done. You may also notice that I have a little bit of extra cake batter in here. That's totally fine. There are some size discrepancies with the size of the vessels for the cupcake pans and also these ice cream scoops. So you could always top your cupcakes off a little bit, but go easy on that. I don't want them to overflow onto your pan. The thing I normally do is if I have a little bit of extra batter, I just make an extra cupcake and I don't tell anyone and I eat it in solitude. Well, I'm gonna turn my oven on and bake these so we can have dessert tonight. When I pull them out, as soon as I'm able to handle them, I'm gonna take them out of the pan so they don't sweat, and then I'm gonna let them cool completely before icing them. Because as you know, cake is intended to be enjoyed with buttercream or some type of frosting. Speaking of buttercream, I have a whole video on vegan buttercream and the link is in the description below. If you have any questions about this process, just leave a comment and I'll help you out. Until next time, happy baking. Till next time, happy baking. I did a really awkward thumbs up at the end.
We'll leave it out.
Okay.